Why is it so hard to grow your business? Why? Who said it? Who decided it would be this hard to grow their business? Who? Why? I'll tell you why. Because if there was one formula that anyone could use to just plug and play, and you follow these few steps, and you grow a business to 1 million, it would have been boring. And it would have been oversaturated. Luckily, you have an opportunity to discover your own path to grow your business, and I'll be here to help you, and I hope you help me as well. Provide feedback to my stuff as well. So, how to grow your business in 2021 and beyond. I started with nothing. I had no idea what it meant to grow a business. I learned about it in school. I studied it, but actually Googling how to start a business in, my local city, where do I go to register? I sure I might have missed that in the lessons, but it's not the same when you're actually doing it for your damn self. So it was hard. It was hard. It was so much stuff to read and digest. And eventually I figured it out. I eventually legally registered my business, paid for all the fees and all that stuff, hired a bunch of people to work with me, and so on. But there's nothing like actually going out there and doing it yourself. So, one thing that I suggest for you is, if you're an artist, right? You're an artist. A lot of artists out there. If you're an artist and you have no idea how to grow your brand, right? How to grow your business. One, make a business Facebook page, a business page for your art, right? I have a business page for my company, obviously. I have a business account for my Twitter, obviously, and so on. So create a business account for all the social medias that you are currently using, and not just currently using, you have to experiment with other social media platforms as well. I'm a part of most of them, right? And once you create a page, I want you to make sure you have the best profile picture that you could create or hire someone to do. I hope you find the best header or banner, whatever they call it. Find the best sentence or two that really describes what you're about, right? Short and simple, that really describes who you are, what your company is, and of course, a link to your website and so on. Do that. Figure that all out. Do that and come back to me when you're successful. Okay, that's not all, right? Once you do that, I want you to really, really think to yourself, is this what I really want to do? Are you done thinking? Are you done thinking yet? Okay. Once you decide that you're fully committed, then go on Google, go on YouTube, and search up how to, probably Google, how to legally register my company in my city, right? Do the research, find out how much it costs, how long it takes, who is you're going to be a sole proprietor? Is this going to be an enterprise? Most likely it's going to be a sole proprietorship or a partnership, because unless you're caking like that and you could start I wouldn't even suggest starting an enterprise right off the bat. Get your footing first with your personal brand, and then once you have the experience and knowledge under your belt, do more research into an enterprise, into a corporation. But most likely you're going to be starting off as a sole proprietor at the very at the base for sure. Most people will. Some people will do partnerships, right? So, anyways, find out how much it costs to register your business legally, to copyright the logo, or to copyright, to trademark and copyright all the necessary stuff, logos, company name. If you have a webcomic, they'll copyright your webcomic name and all that. Find out how much it costs. If you cannot afford it, then we ain't talking no more. Stop talking to me. I'm kidding. If you can't afford it, you could still obviously go about your day, posting content under those business accounts. But please save up the money to when you can afford it, because you don't want to get into any legal troubles or any, because there's a lot of stuff that you can avoid by just legally registering your stuff. You know, if people try to mess with you in the future, like, nah, this is legally registered, trademarked, you back off, right? So find out the costs, and if the costs dissuade you from doing it, then you're not gonna go far. Like, let's be real, you're not gonna go far. You know, you gotta make sacrifices, and not even just that, invest. You gotta invest in yourself. So once you find out the costs and you can afford it, go ahead and legally register it. Now that you have a business page set up, plan out what you're going to post. Seriously plan out what you're going to post. I plan out on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, on a month-to-month basis. I have scheduled posts in my head or written down of what I'm going to post on any given day. Period. I do that. I used to have like 2 or 3 months scheduled in advance. One to 2 months scheduled in advance. I found that good for a lot of things, but like if something, let's say you schedule something a month in advance, but something gets delayed partway through, then if you don't remember to change it, then you're messed up. Then you're posting something that might not even be out yet, right? So I don't like to schedule stuff too far in advance, but I do keep in mind what I'm going to be doing on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis. So I have my account created. I know what I'm going to post. I have all the material prepared for what I'm going to post, and then it's only a matter of time of just actually putting it out there. Then once you post your content, don't expect 1,000 views or 1,000,000 views or a ton of likes. Like, you should be putting out content that you personally love and you would love to see out there in the public. Put out content that you love to do. It comes from like your heart, it comes from your soul, it comes from your essence of a person. Put that out for the sake of putting it out. Yes, you could have secondary, tertiary, and so on goals, right? Attention, money, status. But the first things first should always be out of love for your craft. Number one. And for your family, right? Then it should be like money, this, that, right? Don't do it just for the money, man. Because, like, if you ain't getting it, then you got nothing. If you don't get that goal, then you really have nothing as your foundation. Nothing. So please do it for the sake of love, and then, you know, money, status, yada, 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 fame, and all that stuff. Now, once you post something and you have it out there, right? Don't just post it and leave it. Make sure that when you post it, you are also sharing it in Facebook groups. You're sharing it in Discord servers. You're sharing it on all the different social media platforms, and you're actively promoting it. You're not just posting it and then leaving for the rest of the day to continue drawing your next piece or to continue on your next project. No, you're posting it and then you're also promoting it actively, DMing people. If you already have some people following you, DM them, say, hey, make sure you check out the latest piece of content or latest post or whatever it is that I just made. So actively put your stuff out there. Also, create ads. Sign up with Facebook Ad Manager and create ads to promote your content in the background while you're also actively promoting your content throughout all the different channels. So there you hit people, you hit the exact demographic you want, the exact target market for whatever budget you can afford. You could set it for $1. Not going to get a lot of results with that, right? But you could set it for $1, you could set it for $5, $10, $7, $25, like whatever budget you have, you could set it for that. If it's your first time running Facebook ads or Instagram ads or YouTube ads or whatever, then set a small, modest budget. So let's say realistically, you're skeptical of these ads, but you have like $50 lying around that you could invest. Don't even spend the whole 50. Set that as like the total budget, but then spend $5 first on one ad, $5 on a Facebook ad, $5 on an Instagram ad, $5 on, another platform ad. See how that works. and experiment with all the different settings that they have, all the different choices you can make, which city you're targeting, which culture, country, you're targeting, what are their likes, are they targeting anime people who like anime, are you targeting people who like manga, people who are artists, people who like outdoors, sports, and so on, right? Target the exact person, see how that works, see what the results are, and if it costs, this is the best thing. Obviously, if it costs less than so if it costs you, let's say 30 cents for one person to click on an ad, but let's say you experiment with a $5 ad and then you create another ad for $5 and it costs you $1 for someone to click on that ad, then to spend more of your time and money into the ad that costs less for someone to click on it. Obviously, right? Not even obviously, a lot of people don't know that, but that's I call it obviously because that's something that I learned over like years of practice. So I don't want to go on a whole bunch of rants of like different topics. I'm going to try to keep this contained, and then future videos will go step by step of like every little thing of what to do from start to finish. But for this video, most important things that I could suggest for you guys to do is create business pages across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and so on. Create business accounts for that, separate from your personal. Separate from your personal. Then schedule posts that you want to do for the week, for the day, and so on. Schedule out what you're planning on posting and post it. If you want to legally register your business, Google or whatever search engine you use, find out how much it costs to legally register your business in your city. And if you have the money, invest it right away. If you don't have the money, wait. You're still posting content. You're still growing a brand. Save up your money and then invest in legally registering your business. Only legally register if you are a 100,000% sure you want to go forward with this. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Do it if you have confidence in yourself. If you don't have confidence in yourself to invest that type of cash, then stop talking to me, please. But anyways, I wish you guys the best of luck. And if you have any questions, please put it in the comments. Please message me directly. I'll be sure to reach out to you. I try to reach out to everyone because I understand that it's important for you to have someone to talk to, especially when you're going through this for like the first time or maybe the 10th time and you just found my video. I'm here to help you. So reach out to me, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please make sure to like it. Please make sure to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. And good luck.